friends, it's Denise, aka the Potty Mouth Yogi, and it's been a very long time since we last spoke. If you are one of my loyal subscribers, thank you so much. I totally appreciate you coming back to this channel. And if this is the first time that you've ever been to my channel, welcome! Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about some of the ways that I describe myself. My name is Denise and I have an affinity for potty mouth words and I love to do yoga. Secondly, I am a vegan. That's right. So if you'd like to know why I became vegan, you can go back into my archives and check out why exactly I became vegan, as I've done that video before. However, along my vegan journey, I have made some realizations. One of them is perhaps I'm not such a good vegan. I mean, really, is there even such a thing, not a good vegan? Perhaps there is, because there's some things that I see vegans talk about and get very offended by, and I think to myself, you're absolutely ridiculous. And some of the other times when I'm in certain circles, man, I wouldn't say that out loud because they'd be totally judgy. And so, what I figured? Well, hell, let's make a video about it and shout it from the mountaintops and let everybody know what we're doing as far as being a vegan is concerned. So let's get down to business. First and foremost, this wave of fast food restaurants incorporating vegan burgers into their menu, i.e. McDonald's, Burger King, and the like. Well, how do I feel about that? Great. This is great. You're making vegan burgers. That's great. But you know what's going to happen? You're going to have this whole culture of people who are going to be like, I don't understand why I'm gaining all this weight. I always eat vegan burgers every time I go to McDonald's or Burger King. Quite truthfully, the vegan burgers that they're making at these fast food restaurants are garbage. Garbage, okay? If you actually put a vegan burger next to a regular burger, they are still made in the same fat. So don't fool yourself. I can appreciate that they're trying to jump on the bandwagon and make it so that they have vegan options when you go to a fast food restaurant. However, what I cannot appreciate is that I can see people using that as, I don't understand why I have diabetes. What's with the heart disease? I've been eating vegan burgers from Burger King. I mean, I don't want to sound like a complainer or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like a little ambivalent about the fact that y'all are putting vegan burgers out there and people are going to be thinking they're doing the right thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I do not want animals to be slaughtered. I think that sucks. That's one of the reasons why I am a vegan, because there's no such thing as humane killing in factory farming. It's just not happening. With that said, I can appreciate the fact that perhaps the percentage of animals that will be slaughtered to be making burgers will go down. So don't misunderstand me by any means. Just making sure that I'm very clear. Cannot appreciate the fact that people are going to put vegan burgers on the menu and expect people to think they're eating healthy, while I can appreciate the fact that if they are putting vegan burgers on the menu, less animals will be slaughtered, just to be clear. Let's not use the vegan burgers as a way to get healthy, because it's not. Okay, anyway, moving on. The second thing that I perhaps am a little apprehensive about saying out loud is, I love Alaskan shows, every last damn one of them, and I have no problem with the way that they live. When they go out to hunt for an animal, they hunt for the animal by themselves, generally using a bow and arrow or a shotgun. And when they do it, and the animal goes down, 9 times out of 10, after the animal is killed, the human that stands over it thanks it. Yeah, okay? So there's this thing, it's called the circle of life, and the animal dies, it goes into the earth, the ant eats the animal, gets it straight, the circle of life, Lion King, So this human kills this animal. They thank it for its food. They thank it for its cloak or whatever it is that they're going to use it for. That I can appreciate. Not only that, they use everything from the antlers to the hooves, all the way down and in between, man. They even eat the freaking tongue out of the moose. That's like a delicacy out there. These Alaskans are perhaps honoring the animal in an appropriate way. I also understand that they need to put on layers of fat when the winter comes along because they need to keep themselves warm. It's like this homesteader thing. I mean, I'm talking about the people who are out there and they chop down trees and they use the wood for to burn the coal stove, no, what are those things? Those little stoves, hot stoves, whatever. The stoves that they use in the house, you know what I'm talking about. And to keep the house warm, there's no electricity, there's no cell phones, there's no nothing. They go out, they fish for their food, they feed the fish food to the dog so the dog musher can go to get whatever. I mean, you know, the whole thing. It's like, I have great respect for that. Yeah. Do I think everyone should be vegan? No, I do not. Sorry. Not sorry. Here's my next little thing I'd like to discuss that I'm always thinking twice about saying out loud. Moving forward after I became vegan, I was mindful about the products that I bought. Meaning, is this leather? Is this suede? Does that have wool in it? Is it a down jacket? As a matter of fact, interestingly enough, the year before I became vegan, I started to save my money because I really, really wanted a Canadian Goose jacket. And then I found out how they make those Canadian Goose jackets. Now, the funny thing is I never saved up enough money to buy one of them things because they're freaking expensive, but I am so grateful I did not. Now, moving a little further, and here's the thing. When I became vegan, I have a lot of leather shoes. I have suede purses. I have wool sweaters. These are the things that are in my closet right now. When I became vegan, I do not believe that I should go through my closet and get rid of the things that have already been purchased. And I'll tell you why. The reason is because we live in this society that throws things out that are still useful. Do I like the things that I have? Absolutely, I like the things that I have. Can I part with some of the things that I have? Absolutely. Do I think it's smart to do that? No, I do not, because it is wasteful. I don't agree with getting rid of things to start to comply with this lifestyle because it is wasteful. I do not need this stuff to go sit in a landfill somewhere because I decided that I want to be vegan. Sorry, that's another thing. Now, when those things wear out after I've used them for an amount of time and I cannot put them back together or they fall apart and fray or they're absolutely useless, then I will get rid of them. Moving forward, I seek out faux leather, I seek out faux suede, and I do not buy anything with wool. And I'm grateful that I never bought that Canadian Goose jacket. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, this is my new jacket. Yeah. Woo! So this is my vegan winter jacket. It is from For All Kind. The company's out of Toronto. And I will leave a little link on where to get this fabulous little thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice jacket, huh? Yeah. So I did a little research and that was my 50th birthday present. Woohoo! Another thing that I am apprehensive about saying out loud, since I have become vegan, I have eaten food with milk in it. I knew that there was milk in it. I didn't know it when I bought the food. It was a bag of Pretzel Factory salt and pepper pretzels. It's those flat, anyway, doesn't matter what they are. The point is that I bought them thinking salt and pepper pretzels. Just can't be any milk in it. Made the mistake of not checking the ingredients. And when I got home, I came and I started, salt and pepper crackers are delicious. So what happened was I said, let me flip the lid over. And I found out, well, as it turns out, it contains milk. So, irresponsible? Absolutely. Should I have looked first? Without a doubt. Did I? Nope. The deal is I bought the chips. No one in my house liked the chips but me. And I ate the chips. Goes back to that whole wasteful thing, so I made the mistake. I'll take one for the team. I ate the damn pretzels and I never bought them again. I don't know if that disqualifies me. I don't think it's like, I'm non-vegan. I just think it was responsible, to be honest with you. And then there's been other times that I have gotten bags of chips or whatever it is, and they were made or processed in a place where they have eggs and milk and stuff used on the same machine, so they cannot call it vegan, but it doesn't mean there's not in the product, in the food. It was processed on the same machine as, like, let's not get really technical about it. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like, let's not be so, I don't know, I actually know people who are 95% vegan. And you know what I say to them? Good for you, because you know what? That's better than none% vegan, because you're putting forth your effort to save the environment. You're putting forth the effort to be concerned and caring and understanding and compassionate towards the animals that are being slaughtered because of our palate. By the way, my family are not vegan. They are meat eaters. And, one of the things that I recognize, obviously I am the shopper in the family, so I try to get the best food for my family. For example, I'll go to the chicken farm where I know where the chickens are and I know the guy who's slaughtering the chicken and whatever. Anyway, the point is, and I know that it's a better chicken because it's organic and it was fed non-GMO food, and that's what I'm concerned about for my family. I cannot make them become vegan, nope, but I can feed them the best food that I can find. Now, the funny thing is that every single time I have bought in a pound of bacon, I have walked away with a 3rd degree burn because I feel like that little animal knows that I should not be cooking him. I know, I'm a little cuckoo. My question to you is, can you identify with any of these things that I'm talking about? I'm sure that you can. I just feel like maybe we shouldn't be so rigid. Maybe we should just appreciate people for what they show up with. It's a crazy notion that I have. And if you can identify with this, let me know. I appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you for listening to my banter. And whatever effort you are making towards becoming a vegan and not eating from the animal food chain, I commend you for that. Let's not judge anybody, accept them and love them who they are. In closing, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you like and share and subscribe. Stick around at the Potty Mouth Yoga Studios. Got a lot more up my sleeve where that came from. Namaste.